What's up, witches? I'm Casey. Welcome to Bewitching Beauty. Before we jump into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment down below. I had like 30 views on my last video and 4 likes. So, takes you 2 seconds. Go right down there, hit the button, and give me a thumbs up. Do that, get your subscribe on. Now let's jump into the video. So 2 videos ago, I did an anti-haul video where I essentially discussed a bunch of products that just recently came out that I will not be purchasing and adding to my collection. Thus far, I have held true to those items I'm not going to buy, but I have bought multiple items in the last month. So I have sort of been collecting a little bit here and there so I could save them up to do one big haul video for you guys. I use the term haul and big loosely because I am a middle-class American and I don't get makeup sent to me for free. But if you'd like to, call me, send all of it. So I can give you guys a look into the items that I have purchased and I am interested in and what I have tested out so I can let you know whether or not it is worth your money, since we all know we don't get the makeup for free. Yet. I think my husband's banking on me becoming YouTube famous one day so that I can stop spending all of our money on makeup. Let's jump right into the items that we will be discussing for this haul. So I think I'm just going to go by brand because there are a lot. I am going to start with Adept Cosmetics. I will go ahead and link my review of Adept eyeshadows up here in this top corner. If you guys want to go and check and see my general opinion on Adept Cosmetics, long story short, they're fucking fantastic. So I was really excited because if you watch that video or you have seen it before, I did get the customizable palette from them and I did have it about halfway full on my first order. So I now have completed customizable Adept Cosmetics palette. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you guys can kind of see these. There are several duochromes in this palette that I created. There are 3 different formulas. There are shimmers, diamonds, and mattes in Adept Cosmetics. So I do have a mix of all of those here in this palette. Again, Adept Cosmetics shadows, always recommend. Now we can move on to the next item. The next brand that I'm going to touch on is going to be Juvia's Place. Now, let's be honest, Juvia's Place is really reasonably priced. Their products are absolutely phenomenal. It is what it is. Their shipping is horrible. It's horrible. So we can move on from that now. From Juvia's Place, I got the Mauves palette. This is one of their little 6. Really beautiful, if you guys can see that duo shift. I also got the Sweet Pinks palette. Again, the shimmers in here are ludicrous. I mean, stunning. Absolutely beautiful. I got the lipstick in the shade A Mauve Moment. A really pretty color. And the lip gloss is called So Glazed. I have tried both of these. The gloss is a little sticky. It's very pretty, very glossy. The lipstick is very buttery, meaning it feels fantastic on the lips. It goes on super pigmented and it does not last. Do with that what you will. I have tried out both of these palettes already. I love them both. This is like number 6 and 7 of these little guys that I have, and Juvia's Place eyeshadows are fantastic. You cannot go wrong with their products. I have a few products from Jeffree Star that I actually bought on Morphe's website because of course we all know what's going on there, that Morphe and Jeffree Star are no longer partners, best friends break up, it happens, you know, what are you gonna do? So they have everything Jeffree Star related on sale on Morphe's website because they're like, could you just go? So I'm happy for them to go to me. So I have picked up a couple of items. I picked up 3 of his lip liners. These are the velour lip liner, and I got them in the shade Androgyny and Unicorn Blood. I think I also got it in the shade Posh Spice, but the post office decided to send it to Minnesota. That's not where I live. Send it to me now. So I have one more coming in the mail. I've tried these. These are like the longest lasting lip liners that ever existed in life. So they're amazing. So there's that in case you need a long lasting lip liner. I also got the Liquid Frost, his liquid highlighter formula. And this one is in the shade Frozen Peach. This is very glittery. It's very pretty. The undertone of the glitter is not peachy. It's more purpley bluish. You know, and he's got this like kind of weird applicator situation going on, but it's very pretty. You guys can see that it has kind of like the cream itself is a peach base, and then the shimmer in it is pink, purple, bluish kind of. It's just very, 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 very pink, which I hate pink. So that is Jeffree Star. We can move on to the next one. I have a few one-offs, so we'll just do those ones really quickly. I picked up the Milani Make It Last setting spray because I've just heard so many people swear by this one and say it like actually makes your makeup last all day. Just for good measure. I have been trying that out. Obviously you can see that, you know, put a little bit of a dent in that guy. I don't know that it's some magic. Yeah, so I'm working on trying that one out too right now. The next item I got, I was like super stupid, insanely excited for. So I got the P. Louise base, which of course we all know is a YouTube, internet, Instagram obsessed item. I get it, y'all love it. So it has taken me a year to finally cave in and try it. So I got the P. Louise makeup base. So I got this one in the shade Rumor 01 because I'm pale as shit. I have tried it twice now. It was very creasy. So I'm really hoping that it was a user error or something, and that I'm gonna keep trying it and figure out what the magic secret is behind using this stuff, because so far I'm really disappointed, which I didn't expect because everybody loves this shit so much. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see. The next items that I got are from e.l.f. I picked up a couple of these little bite-size highlighter blush duos because I do like the bite-size eyeshadows and they're super inexpensive, so like why not give them a shot. I think these are like $4 a piece, and I have the shades Cantaloupe and Guava. This one really worked on my skin tone, so if you're pale, Cantaloupe might work really well for you. The blush is very warm, obviously, but it's very pretty. It works really nicely on the skin, and the highlighter looked nice on me as well. However, the Guava is too dark for my skin tone on the blush side, and the highlighter left an insane gray cast on my skin. Like, you could see the whole shift. You know, it was a mess. It was a problem. My husband kept saying I looked crazy. It was bad. I don't know, Mom, this one might go to you. From e.l.f., I also got these 3 lip balms. This is their Ride or Die, and I got the shades Boss Berry, Cheeky Cherry, and Just Peachy. I really like these. They just came out with these for the first time, like, I don't know, 6 months ago or something like that. And I think that these 2 colors are their most recent releases, and I really like them. They're insanely thick. They're so hard to get out of these containers. You have to like squeeze them so hard. But it's very comfortable. They are all scented, just so that you know. There are none of them that are unscented. So if you don't like that fragrancy kind of peach or berry or whatever kind of flavor that you choose to use, wouldn't necessarily recommend these. Okay, now let us go on to my hypocrisy. I have a problem with Colourpop. The problem is I don't ever stop buying stuff from Colourpop. That's my problem. Okay, we all knew that when the Hocus Pocus collection came out that my ass would be there at 10 a.m. ready to buy that stuff, and I was. So, of course, I did get the eyeshadow palette. I really love it. I am super freaking biased because I love this movie and I love all things witchy. Of course, you know that because you're on this channel, and if you don't know that, you might be on the wrong channel. Hopefully you guys can kind of see some of it without the lights blowing it out too badly. I have used the palette multiple times now. The formula, of course, is Colourpop formula. It's great. I love it. I would recommend it, but I don't know if it's coming back. I don't think so. So if you didn't get it, you should have gotten it. With that, I also got the I'm Beautiful lip set. So I got the liner and the lipstick. It's like a really deep berry almost shade of red, and it's really flattering. I like it very much. So, you know, of course I got those, of course. The next item I got, and I am kind of surprised at myself that I got this, but I don't know what happened, I don't know. I got the That's Taupe palette because I, like the rest of the beauty world right now, I'm in a cool tone kind of phase. I don't know what happened to us. What happened? It's a conspiracy. We're all switching from warm tones to cool tones, and here I am, part of the conspiracy. So I did get the That's Taupe palette. This is the only item I got from that collection. This is the palette. It is essentially just cool tone neutrals. It is in line with a lot of other items that have come out recently, such as the Jeffree Star Orgy palette that was similar in tone to this, as well as the Natasha Denona Glam palette, also the Stone Cold Fox palette, which is like 5 times the size of this one that Colourpop also released. I really like this one. I feel like it kind of gives you the ability to play with the cool tones and obviously taupes. It doesn't stray towards white and it doesn't stray towards black. So the darkest color you have up here is kind of like a deep chocolatey brown, but still a cool tone base. So I really do like this palette, and I think it was only like $14. So, you know, you can't really beat that for 9 shadows, you know? Whatever, don't judge me. The next item I got is another Colourpop palette. In my defense, the moment I saw this palette, I knew I loved it and had to have it. And maybe part of me is in love with it because this whole packaging looks so like a shirt my sister would wear. And you know, like, who doesn't love my sister? Duh. But this packaging is super, super cute. But the color story, I mean, I don't know. Casey 2 years ago probably would not have worn this palette at all, but it's just so pretty. I think the only thing that I don't like about it is there are 6 shadows in this palette that are a suspended glitter shadow, which I don't really get it. Like, it's a matte shadow that has some very small suspended glitter in it. Yeah, I don't really understand. So I'd rather just have the mattes or give me the shimmers or a glitter, who cares? But yeah. But of course, it's a Colourpop palette, so the formula is fantastic. I have used this several times and made some kind of pretty unique looks out of this. There's a lot of different options you have in this palette, and you'll see that there are several shimmers to work with and play with. There's a duochrome down here at the end in the middle that is just so pretty. It's called Desert Sky. So, yeah, I didn't have an option.
It was forced upon me.
Okay, so that is the Colourpop segment of your broadcast. We all knew what's coming. There is a Colourpop package in the mail right now. I just don't want to talk about it. Okay, the next item that I got, and this is kind of an older item, but I always kind of wanted to try it, and it's kind of what I expected it to be. So I picked up the Manny MUA X Morphe palette, and Morphe shadows are fine. They are priced similarly to Colourpop. I would say that they're probably in the same family. Both are sold in Ulta, so they have a lot of things in common. Morphe shadows are just not the same quality as Colourpop. So, I mean, I knew what I was getting into by buying this palette, but I don't know what it is. I have always wanted this since he came out with it. And it was always inexpensive, but it was on half off. So like, what was I gonna do? They basically put a gun to my head and said,
Casey, you must buy this.
And I was like, oh my god. Okay, so I did. So here is the palette. Of course, there are 2 highlighters in this palette and then 12 eyeshadows. And I did a cut crease look with this last weekend and
it was really pretty and I really liked it. So
the quality of the shadows are not fantastic. Did I have to do a little extra work to get them to where I wanted them to be? Yes, I did. But again, when you are playing with a Morphe palette, you have an idea of what you're getting yourself into. The highlighters are not stunning, but you know, they're pretty. If you're looking for a subtle highlighter, these 2 are great. The other shadows were nice quality. The mattes especially worked very well. This one was really nice. It was on half off. It's probably worth the price paid for it. Okay, the next items that I bought are not all from the same brand, but I just went a little bit lashes crazy. And here's the reason why. These guys right here. This is the Kiss Lash Glue Liner. It's amazing. I wear it every single time I put makeup on, period. Right now I am wearing the Wispies by Ardell and I have the black liner on. I'll go ahead and zoom you guys in so you guys can see up close a little bit. Yeah, yeah. And I put it on just like a black eyeliner, just like I would do one little simple line. I didn't do a wing today. You can do a wing with it. Normally, if I'm gonna do a wing though, I will do my Stila as the wing, and then I will do the Kiss on my actual lash line, and you just pop those suckers on, and it's perfect. They last all day long. They're comfortable. It's amazing. It changed my life, and it is literally a teeny tiny percentage of the cost of all magnetic lashes. I bought another black one as a backup for when I run out, and I bought the clear one also. I still haven't tried the clear one, but I think it's because like I don't understand how to do makeup without putting some kind of a black liner on, so like I literally have it and I wanted to have a backup. That's how much I love it. You should go buy it. Go buy it. So I bought some Ardells. I got 2 pairs of lashes in a box from the Morphe website because these were on half off. More Ardells. Okay, these are Eyelure lashes in the style number 126. I don't care what you say. These suck. The Eyelure lashes have the thickest, most uncomfortable band I have ever experienced. Honestly, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with these. I'll offer them to my sister, but like, I wouldn't wish this on enemies, so I don't know if maybe I'll just throw them away to spare someone else the misery. I don't understand. They are so fucking uncomfortable. For the record, Eyelure, that's gonna be a no for me. So that is all the lash stuff I have recently acquired. One random little thing that I also picked up recently from Amazon, and I don't have the bag in front of me, but I picked up an 8-pack of brand new sponges because, you know, I needed some new ones, so I got some new ones. And they're fantastic. They feel just like beauty blenders, so I'm not paying $23 for a sponge. I'm just saying. I spent, I think, $7 on an 8-pack, and they're fantastic. I also bought a new color switch on Amazon because my old one, do you see this tire? This one is Japanesque, and I have had it for years, and it is just worn to death, so it was time for a new one. So I got a new one on Amazon. It is, you know, just generic, typical color switch. This is an item where essentially, if you're not familiar with them, you stick a brush into them, swirl it around, and then the brush comes out ready to switch to another color. So it's completely clean. I cannot live without these things. So got this on Amazon, I think for like $6 or something like that. So very excited to have a new one. The only other items that I don't have in front of me yet, but are coming soon, I ordered the Greatest Hits eye brushes from Morphe, but of course the post office misrouted them, so they're not here for me to show you, but they are in the mail because I always need more brushes. I don't know about you. I need more. I might have 50 brushes. I need 50 more brushes. I don't understand where's the question. I think that is everything I have purchased recently. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul video, my first on my channel. And don't forget before you go to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment down below. What have you been buying recently? And am I the only crazy person in the world still buying stuff from Colourpop? Yeah, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time, witches.